Persona 5 The Phantom X is having a little bit of a sale right now, and they just sent out the notice today, meaning that if you were looking to buy gems, maybe for Cord, or any of the other upcoming characters, now is the time to do it. As always, if I do help you out, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, because it does help me and the video out an absolute ton. Now let's get right on into it. The way that this campaign works is that there's a Google Play Games Deals Week on PC currently going on. Put it here that this campaign is available in select regions only, but in classic Sega fashion, they don't specify what these regions are. I would love to give you a comprehensive list so that you don't have to go find out yourself, but I really can't do that. I have no clue and there's really no way for me to find out. And I'm sorry for that, but I hope when you go to check, it's available in your region, because Sega really did not help me out with this one. So they have some mini campaigns underneath the 20% campaign, one of those being a platform-wide offer for 15% off, adding a 15% discount to all available in-game purchases from 12 AM August 28th, 2025 until 11:59 PM on September 4th. This is just a complete Google Play Games offer here. This is not Persona 5 The Phantom X specific, but the one you guys are probably here for is the 20% off discount on in-game purchases for P5X. Save the offer from the link below to enjoy this discount on multiple purchases until the limit is reached. And then they have a link right here. Now, using this link is the way that Sega recommends that you claim it, but if you are on PC, I've found a way that I think actually just works better. If you go to the Google Play Games website, which I have it open on Chrome here, and obviously I'll leave this specific link down below in the description so that you can just click on it from there. You'll see this line of games here right under the top of the page where it says things like get 20% off Cookie Run Kingdom on PC, up to $50 off. If you click through these, eventually you'll see a slide for Persona 5 The Phantom X. Click on this and install through here, because this will apply the 20% off promotional code on your account. Now if I go back to Google Play Games and I click my account and I click on offers, there's an offer right here that says I have to use it by September 12th, get 20% off any purchase on eligible games on PC, up to $50 off. If I click on it, it shows me P5X. If you would like to use the other promotion for anything, which is the 15% off purchases on PC during Deals Week, up to $15 off, I would redeem it the same way. Press save here. It'll go to your account when you press continue, and you can just go on from there. It'll automatically be applied to any purchases that you try to make through Google Play Games. Now, I've already installed P5X to this method, and it's what I'm currently playing on. Now, if I go to the shop, you'll see some things are already a little bit cheaper. For example, the 7-day spoils pass is $3.99 for me instead of $4.99. And by the way, I forgot to mention this, all of these prices for me are in USD. The Coffee Aid Pass has gone down $1. The LTD Platinum set has gone down to $10 instead of $12.50. The only things on this page that haven't gone down are the Newcomer Pass and the Rewards card. And these values being lower actually isn't even part of the deal that they have going on right now, I'm pretty sure. They're just naturally cheaper for some reason on Google Play, because the coupon gets applied after you go to purchase. So if I go down to crystals, you'll see these values haven't changed at all. These are still the exact same price. This doesn't mean that these aren't discounted. If I click on this set right here, which is $3.99, 250 cognition crystals, and I press buy, it will take me to the Google Play Store shop. From here, you can see that I'm attempting to purchase Cognition Crystal Set B, offer applied, 20% off, up to $50 from Google. The 20% off has been applied to my account, $3.45 instead of $3.99. And obviously, if you were to go to buy a bigger set of crystals, for example, this being the $83 pack for those of us with USD, it goes down to $71.89. So yeah, just because the discount doesn't show up in your in-game menu does not mean this coupon's not here. This coupon is still here. Now, for those of you who are spending for the first time, or those of you who just typically buy crystals and start pulling, you guys might not know what's really worth it for your account, and I'm going to help you out there too. If you go to goods and you go to training sets, these sets on global are actually pretty darn good. Especially things like the level sets. Like for example, the level 30 set, you can get 2 platinum tickets and 5 coffee aids with some other things in there too. You get both of these platinum tickets for the $240 that this costs, which since cognition crystals and metajoules are a 1-to-1 ratio, typically 2 platinum tickets would cost you 300 cognition crystals. Obviously, this is a better deal, and you get some more stuff in there too. And coffee aids, especially right now, with everyone hitting level 70, are very valuable. But even this level 70 set, for 1,780 cognition crystals, you can get 12 platinum tickets, 28 coffee aids, and a bunch of level up stuff, which is again more worth it than just wishing with the cognition crystals and basically getting them converted to platinum tickets. So if you are spending on the game for the first time, or if you just haven't bought these already, I highly would consider this being what you spend your cognition crystals on. These are all really good value for your account. Now, there are some other things in the shop that are pretty nice and pretty worth it. For example, one of those being the rewards card here in the bottom right of the goods section. This is $5, but the discount does still apply to this if you go to buy it through Google Play Games. The way that this works is that you get 300 cognition crystals right off the bat for buying it, and then you get 100 metajoules every day for 30 days, plus a coffee. Obviously the coffee's secondary, but you end up with 30 coffees and 3,000 metajoules. So for just $5, you get 3,300 metajoules and 30 coffee candies, which isn't a bad deal at all. This is actually the first thing I recommend you buy. Even though you wait 30 days to get the full rewards from this, it is still the best bang for your buck. And even if it's the only thing you buy, it's still highly worth picking up. Another thing that the sale actually does work on that a lot of players might not even realize is the battle pass. If you go to passes, obviously, you can buy the pass. The special pass rewards you with a bunch of different rewards for 50 tiers, and then starts giving you a ton of moon crystals. Some of the more notable rewards being a 4-star weapon selector at tier 50, and you get more salamander coins. Salamander coins are a really good resource because you literally can just go to a Y. And when you press on trade for 5-star weapons, you can get any of the standard 5 stars from here. For any of the characters, 10 salamander coins exchanges for 1 weapon. Now, the battle pass in this game isn't exactly the best when it comes to pulls. It's more for progression than anything. It gives you a lot of leveling up materials for both your weapons and your characters. You get the 650 gems for purchasing it, but other than that, it says you literally get 3 platinum tickets. If you want to buy this for the progression, feel more than free, but other than that, the battle pass in this game is not necessarily the best offer. Even though there's some things in the game that make me even more confused, like I don't know why we have a 30 gold ticket set, but we do. $30 for 30 gold tickets. Obviously, don't go buying this one. The monthly platinum set is also pretty nice. You get 1,000 metajoules and 20 platinum tickets. This resets pretty soon, but it's also a pretty good deal. Now there is one more campaign going on for this, which is another platform-wide offer, 8 times play points boost. But this is specifically running from 12 AM September 5th till 11:59 PM on September 12th. You earn 8 times the usual amount of play points on Google Play Games. And I'm going to explain what this means really quickly, because even without this offer and this play point boost, this is another reason you should be buying currency through Google Play Games instead. It's basically a cashback reward. So for example, I am currently at bronze tier. I just figured out this exists. So for every $1 I spend, I will get 1 play point back, and you can use these points for a variety of rewards. One of those being Google Play credit. So for example, since right now I only get 1 point per dollar, I will get $1 back if I spend $100, which sounds crazy, but bear with me. At a certain amount of points, this levels up, and then you get more points per $1. This is a chart I found on Google Play's help page, which shows you the amount of points you need to get from each level to the next, and the amount of points that you get for each respective level. The maximum being diamond, which is 10,000, and you get 1.6 points for every dollar spent. So if you're someone who spends decently consistently on P5X, I would definitely look into using the system more, because even though at bronze you're getting a cent back per dollar, it's still just a nice benefit to have. Now I honestly do want to put something at the end of this video, just advising you to be cautious still. At the end of the day, this is a gacha game, and if you're not spending a certain amount of money, you're not really guaranteed anything. You are still gambling, and every single gacha game is set up in a way that is predatory to you, and preys on both your desire to obtain things and individual luck, knowing that the odds are not necessarily in your favor. I'm fortunate enough to be a content creator, and the money I spend on this game, I do make back. So please refer to your own financial situations, know the risks, before you go too deep into spending on this game. But yeah, just a little disclaimer for the end there. As always, again, if I did help you out, consider subscribing to the channel, because I'd love to see you here again sometime. That's gonna be all from me. I'm out. Peace.